This is Austin St. John, Jason, the original Red Ranger. You are watching the Morphin Network.
This Morphin Network video is sponsored by Ranger Stop Convention and Ranger Stop and Pop. Have you ever wanted to see all your favorite Power Rangers together in one epic convention? Go to Ranger Stop! Ranger Stop and Pop! August 27th to the 29th, 2021! Atlanta, Georgia! Ranger Stop 8! November 11th to the 14th! Orlando, Florida! Get your tickets now! Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel and pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
So, do you Rangers think you could defeat me? You will need more reinforcements if you plan on becoming even close to being a match for the almighty Void Knight.
Let me tell you something. Just because you are the top heel in this squad don't mean a dang on thing. Okay? You ain't nothing. You've been nothing. Don't start nothing, don't be nothing, and you already started something. So, all right, come on, because we all know purple is sucks. We all know purple is sucks.
The three of you are no match for me.
That's cute, but yeah, Void Knight, I gotta say bye-bye.
Purple is sus.
Let's go, Power Rangers. All right, just kidding, guys.
Wrong pose.
This isn't over. We will meet again.
Oh my god. All right, guys, welcome to a very special podcast of Ranger Podcast Live. We're going to review Power Rangers Dino Fury Episode 4, New Recruits, everyone. Hello. We haven't seen you for a week. I know, because there was no episode because of a marathon of SpongeBob. We don't need it anyway. Hello, guys. Welcome. We are here to review this awesome episode and the debut of our Black and Green Rangers. Hold on, I'm going to put you guys up here. Since you guys were the stars of the show. Brother and sister. Or brother and brother.
These guys are bros, okay?
Fine, the brothers.
Or Sentai Bros.
Yeah, Quasar Red and Sistar.
Sistar. Anyway, guys, so yeah, we're gonna do episode 4 for. I'll ask each one of you guys. What you guys think of the episode? We'll do this way. Starting with Kent.
This series is better than Rita Soldier. I mean, it's just like really, like, so far these episodes have been really well done. The acting, it feels like everyone's taking it seriously, and I think this it's just really clever how they took this episode from the Japanese show and altered it, because in the Sentai, the Zord fight, it was only being done by the red one. In here, it's the whole team and it's united, and it's really awesome. So I'm really looking forward to the rest of the series, and so far I am really enjoying this. And Rhea Soldier, it was a fine show, but it was kind of basic. But this, I cannot wait to see what else is behind the corner. So okay. I think, yeah.
How about you, Honey Muffin?
Oh dear Lord. Thanks for that, Dagger Boy. But gotta say, this episode really caught my attention more, and I'm pretty sure we all know why. Because someone in the group, actually, I think it was Mike, who actually knew that it was gonna happen.
I called it.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you guys would have seen my reaction, I was surprised, and I was like, oh my god, this is it. Wow. I gotta say, this episode really blew my mind compared to the other.
Okay. How about you, Coolio? Coolio, good boy. Coolio.
If you don't stop with that,
Coolio, Coolio.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I don't
Coolie
know.
around.
Maybe
Coolie,
Zeta was
coolie.
watching. What do you call it? Wow, I'm skipping on my Nickelodeon shows right now. Whatever. Keenan and Kel. I think he was just watching way too many reruns of Keenan and Kel because it's Nickelodeon. So I don't know. I really like this episode. Can I give a round of applause though to Izzy, who's the MVP for one specific scene? I'm gonna spoil it. Skirts are not my thing. Whoosh.
Yeah,
And I'm like,
here.
yes. Because I know
Yeah.
everyone was about to get really mad if they gave Izzy a skirt. And the fact that she just takes it off, magnifique. I wish she had thrown it at one of the
Magnifico.
henchmen. Because I've been really badass. But it's okay. Beggars can't be choosers. And you know what? It was awesome. And Javi, I like him. I'm getting super early 2000s vibes off his wardrobe. There you go. I love this. I really did like this episode, though.
Okay, so Mike.
Okay, so here's what I think. First of all, I called it about Izzy ripping the skirt off, and I mean ripping the skirt off. Okay, in the show, it was a lot cleaner than I thought it would be because I figured like it's gonna be like all torn up at first, and then it'll be clean the next episode. And to be fair, I was hoping that like she would try fighting a little bit in the skirt, and she's like, okay, this is not comfortable for me because I need my flexibility as an athlete. Rip, but hey, rebellious face, I'm down for that too. So called it. Internet owes me another $5. But yeah, I love how much more diverse she was as a character, like in her abilities, especially using a javelin. And yeah, I agree with Kent. This is handled better than Toa and Bamba in the Japanese version.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, wouldn't it be hilarious if like this is like becomes sort of a running gag, like each episode, like she rips it off, like she instantly morphs and the skirt's back on, and then she's just like, gotta do this again, or it's like time to get serious, or kind of like Cam ripping off the chest in Ninja Storm, or
that would be funny,
or Daishi's cloak in Jungle Fury. So
Okay.
well, you ready?
Sister.
Ready, sis?
Yeah. Okay. I cannot describe how much I love this episode because compared to Rhea Soldier, it was a good show, but I feel like this one is more engaging, and like I'm very closely related to the characters in Dino Fury more than Rhea Soldiers. I'm sorry, the Rhea Soldiers, they're great. Like the actors did great, but I feel like the characters, the background story, and the personality, it just didn't. I just don't feel that connection in Rhea Soldier. But in Dino Fury, I can feel it, and like the story, it just keeps going and going and going, and it's not slowing down, and like it's getting to the point where we're getting the team, and I just love how I have to say the writers are doing a great job for Dino Fury, and I am already watching 4 episodes, and I'm not gonna stop there from now.
Okay. So let's do this. Let's do it. Let's summarize it. Yeah. So today's summarization will be with these 2 siblings here because they were the stars of the episode. So starting with the singer. Let's go. What happened?
So on the bad guy's base, Area 55, right?
52, I think. 52.
Area 52. Okay, got it. So we see Void Knight. He is working on this new fighting warrior, and it turns out it is the American adaptation of. Hold on, wait. Sorry, get lots of pictures here. Sorry, hold on. It's the American adaptation, or the American counterpart to Tank Joe from Rio Soldier. And so in this series, he is like a giant robot, or just like this. Just an invention by Void Knight, and that's actually a very clever way. So far, he's just kind of there, but still a clever, original neat idea. And so Mucus comes back with this dragon monster who everyone keeps mispronouncing his name, and like Void Knight's just like, shut up! I got a new plan. I want to steal this orb from the museum, this mysterious green blackish orb, and like Mucus is like, can I go? And she's like, only if you behave. And so Void Knight begins a little plan, and this really heavy looking, not very maneuverable dragon goes with them to to carry out the evil scheme. Then we cut over to the news studio, and so Amelia got the brilliant idea to have Zato take on a reporting job while he's living in modern times and all, and on Earth, and like he's like, I've only known how to fight monsters, and she's like, take that as battling taxes, or and fight swords. You have style. It would have been hilarious if she said rodent style or something, and making up all these substitutes for what he really does. And then suddenly we see this guy, playing this harmonica. By the way, I just realized, I think I made some Digimon references during some of our previous podcasts. And so this guy plays the harmonica, and his sister's name is Izzy. So
Yeah.
it's kind of hilarious. So
Maybe he'll be mad.
So this guy is Javi, and he's planning on, and he's like also up for the assistant role. And so Amelia's boss gives them two different assignments. He goes and checks out that conveniently orb that Boom Tower is going to get. Every story gets to have a really big coincidence, and gets even more bigger in coincidence. Zato gets to go and interview this new track star, which it's kind of funny. They make her a track star, and she's the green, and she'll become the Green Ranger. Clement, who does that remind you of?
That reminds me of the Kira Major Green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So you take it from here, sis.
All right. So as my character Izzy is about to make her first ever debut. Oh man, the what is it? Zatar?
Zato.
Yeah, Zato is about to interview Izzy on how she is how that she is this huge athlete star at her school, and as she is just practicing her javelin skills, Zato looks at her, the way she threw her javelin, is like, oh, I'm gonna give you a few pointers and some tips on how to throw it because I used to be a knight. Oh, okay. All right. Fine. Why don't you show me some of those moves? Maybe I'll show. Maybe if there's a dragon coming, I'll let you know. Oh, there's a dragon? No. So as Zato made a deal with Izzy, saying like, oh, I'm gonna make a deal. If I teach you how to give you a better tip on throwing the javelin, you'll let me interview you. All right. As Izzy threw the javelin through, listening to Zato's advice, she nailed it, and Zato got his interview with Izzy. And as we move on, there's what was that scene? Yeah, Javi goes to this museum, and where this museum is displaying this mysterious, powerful green orb. Isn't this unusual that they're holding and displaying this in a museum? But as Javi trying to get some more information on his report to get the job as a journalist at BuzzBlast, when all of a sudden the monsters appeared. Oh no! Oh man, Boom Tower, Mucus, and the
Ragnarok.
Yeah, Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
This powerful orb, because it is the final key that Void Knight told Boom Tower that it will make it more powerful. But as these monsters are about to escape with the powerful orb, the park ranger shows up, and he is doing his best to stop those monsters from escaping with that powerful orb. But we didn't expect that he would get hurt when Boom Tower like delivered a devastating, powerful like shockwave,
Yes.
knocked him out.
He yoked him out the scene. That's what happened.
First off, I'm actually glad they had a car in front of me because he would have been killed. So the car like, took some of that blast away.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He should stick to stopping bears from stealing picnic baskets.
Picnic.
But you want to know what's really funny? Like, ever since the Ranger was like blasted, like you see Javi like taking off in his truck when he didn't even know that his own son was in there.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Continue. Sorry. Continue. My bad.
All right. As we move on, when the park rangers knocked down, the rangers showed up, and they're about to begin their fighting against the monsters. And as they are fighting, they managed to knock the power orb out of his hand when it gave Javi like an opportunity to take it away from them.
Mhm.
Yep. And as he grabbed the orb, he escaped by taking the park ranger's van. Which, do we know that they're related, or we didn't know that?
We find out in a few minutes that they are related.
A few minutes? Yeah. Okay. As Javi is about to escape with that power orb, well,
Nice. Yep.
the knights, yeah, the oh man, I didn't see this part. Okay, so oh no. I'm saying like the okay, so the Power Rangers have this new upgrade, and they're showing off these new power upgrades. That there's a shield and what is it?
It's a wrecking ball.
A wrecking ball, and the other is the Pink Ranger is using the power of speed. Yeah, and as they're fighting off the monsters, oh jeez. All right, as they're fighting the monsters, the Boom Tower, he is trying to figure out how to like find a way to keep track on Javi, because Javi is about to skip with that power orb. So Mucus just turned into us, just like, oh, I'll just snatched onto the van.
Morphin slime.
Morphin slime.
Oh yeah,
God.
that was
Morphin
unexpected. When she said that. That was unexpected.
Yeah.
I mean,
I was like, what did she say?
it's Morphin slime.
Slime.
I kind of cringe.
When have you
but-
heard that a monster would say that?
Hey,
This is
I
the first
like
time.
that, right? It was a good.
No,
it was a good
let me finish. I kind of cringe, but it was that good. It was that good chuckle cringe. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah.
Like, now I'm imagining like it's Morphin Slime, Nickelodeon, Ivan Ooze, Ninja Turtles.
You know, it would be great if I missed the kids' choice of words, but it would have been hilarious if they could have had Mucus make some sort of cameo there or
That
something.
would have been nice.
All right, Clem, you want me to take it?
Oh,
Okay.
one more thing.
Oh,
As the Rangers couldn't, as the monsters thinking about retreating, the Power Rangers just helped the Park Ranger get back on his feet, and they decided to take him to a center to get help. And you can take it from there now.
Okay. I want to say though, while it was a little silly that Javi didn't notice, the big slime on the car. Like I said, it's not as good as like how Babu distract the Mighty Morphin Rangers with the putties when he poisoned them with the punk potion, but it is still massively better than Nate just not noticing Scrozzle.
Why would you bring that up?
Oh no, that's one of the worst.
Why would you bring that piece of crap up?
It's just,
What is wrong with you?
what? It's a similar situation. Just
We all know that was the worst episode of Beast Morphers. It almost made us all stop watching the show.
Yeah.
well,
Anyway,
Lightning Rod episode.
Shut up.
So Javi is attacked, and then thankfully the Rangers manage to show up in time, and like the orb gets knocked from his hands. By the way, yeah, you're right, Ryan. Leonard, about the whole he's wearing a a shirt tied around his waist. Very, very 90s, but also not very 2000s.
90s and like Backstreet, but not Backstreet, NSYNC. Like it looked like he was a backup dancer for NSYNC, which is not bad. I don't get me wrong. I do like his wardrobe. I ain't gonna front, but I got some 2000 vibes off of that.
If he had one of those jackets with the dragons on the back, you could pretty much say he's cosplaying as Kamen Rider Cross Z from Kamen Rider Build, because he has the exact same outfit except blue.
So anyway, the monsters are attacking, the Rangers get knocked over, and Javi, he manages to take the orb and just smashes it completely, and they notice there's these weird things, inside the orb, and we see them both pick one up. He gets a black one and she gets a green one, and then suddenly they are covered in energy, like Ollie and Emilio were covered back in the beginning, and suddenly they become the Black Dino Fury Ranger and the first female Green Dino Fury Ranger.
Oh, here comes my favorite part.
Yes, and of course the bit that Boken predicted. So yeah, Izzy, she's like, this is cool and all, but wait one sec. Skirts aren't really my thing. So yeah, I wonder if other female Rangers can actually do that, just rip off their skirts. So anyway, the fight begins, and they summon the henchmen, and Javi and Izzy. Avi, yeah, he has a J at the beginning. That's why I keep getting thrown off. So they get to work showing off their, very skilled fighters, and they even kind of do a little Gokaiger Super Mega Force weapon swap bit where, Avi takes, the two swords, and then Amelia takes her rod and, manages to, they manage to knock down the henchmen pretty well. And they even do this really cool attack where Izzy tricks the monster, sends her a rod up a tree and then the sword, and then she comes down and strikes Boom Tower. By the way, she's spinning the sword, and it's spinning like this, and yet the blade's it's weird how it was how she was spinning it, because the way the sword worked shouldn't have hooked. Anyway, what, Leonard?
Don't question it. Don't question it.
Don't question it.
Don't
Please
question it.
Please don't question it. There's no logic.
Yes.
I have the power. Ugh.
Yeah, we get it, Sis Star. You get your turn.
Yeah.
Now, one more thing before Clement, you're up again. So Boom Tower manages to hit the road, and then the monster reveals a little secret ability. When Sporax fight long enough, they grow, and then suddenly, hold on one sec. And then suddenly, Lothor showed up and said, "What did you expect? He wasn't going to get smaller."
That face.
That face is meme worthy.
I agree. Totally agree.
So I have to ask one question, but then Clement, you could take it. So Izzy, she's real excited. That it comes the Zord part. Where they call the giant robots, and her key is still in her morpher. Wouldn't that be very easy to take out during a battle? Random. Just thought that was kind of random, but maybe it's just an editing error.
Oh, production error. Like a Starbucks in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, or the water bottle in 3 episodes later.
Oh, the most popular character in Game of Thrones? Yeah, Starbucks.
All right,
Starbucks, get a spice latte. Okay.
Anyway, moving on.
Sis, you're up.
Oh, okay. So as the monster grows, and if you guys look closely at this giant monster, it's the first monster that appeared in Ryusoulger, and he calls itself the Complete Minosaur, and it was the Minosaur or the giant monster that wiped out the Ryusoulger's masters in the beginning of the first episode. Now, I don't know how this character made it to the screen, but And also, I'm just wondering, like, how a giant monster would grow into a Megazord size just on its own. I thought like there's got to be some special tool, or the Void Knight has to do something or Mucus has to do something to make the monster grow. But it turns out the Sporks will just grow on its own the more they fight. Okay, I'll go with that. So as we go on to the Megazord fight, Izzy and Javi, they're so excited to. First, I thought they were going to introduce like Javi and Izzy's Megazord, but today we're having like Ollie's, Amelia's, and Zeto's Megazord, the 3 form Megazord for today's episode. And as we watched the Megazord fight, it was pretty intense, and I really liked the choreography of the fighting, and of course they called out the special golden blade that is Renji's blade from Bleach.
Godzilla!
They went Godzilla mode, and yeah, I feel this episode is kind of mix of man, I okay. As much as I like the Megazord fight, I just feel like the golden sword was just unnecessary at the moment to be used inside that cockpit. But if they deliver like that, then all right, then that's how it is. But after the Megazord fight, we go back to wait, what was that? We go back to what? J-Borg? J-Borg?
No,
Buzz Blast.
Buzz Blast, yeah. Buzz Blast, and who's the CEO, man?
Hey.
Jenny.
Jenny?
Yeah, her name is Jenny.
Okay, so Jenny just told J-Borg to go to a special assignment, and to make to do a broadcast about these electrical fence. And as J-Borg is about to tell to the world, like showing a demonstration, she accidentally touched the electric fence, which gave her
She electrocuted herself.
Yeah, she gave herself quite a bit of shock. And shouldn't she be happy or smiling or have no reaction because she's an android or like a robot?
Hey, androids have feelings. You watch Overdrive, they do, okay?
Did you watch Kamen Rider 01?
Cuba Gear Life Matters.
All right, okay. I just thought that the electricity would give him a boost or have no reaction, but all right. As after the Buzz Blast news, Javi just got the gig.
Oh, Jenny, my bad. Her name is Jenny. My bad. Jenny. Yeah, my bad. The name of the boss. Sorry.
Jenny, yeah. So Jenny heard about Javi's like his tasks, that is to find some information regarding that special power orb that was displayed in the museum, and she heard that he put his life on the line just to get the story done. Jenny was like, "You got guts," and I like that. And now you got the job, so congratulations. But to Zeto, not much, because you didn't put yourself out there. So I'm sorry, Zeto, but Javi's got the gig.
So let me ask you this: how you feel this guy getting your job, huh? Foxboy? How about this guy? This guy. Yeah.
How does it feel that Kent is now the contributor to Limmer Nerdy instead of you?
Yeah. How's it feel, huh? How's it feel?
I'm an alien from space. I don't care. I have no context of currency. I have no knowledge of how earthly currency is exchanged. I just think you fight and that's it.
Besides, we all know that Leo is just gonna keep watching and waiting. He is here.
Oh, no, yeah, he knows dancing too in his resume.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another plan.
Yeah, relax, don't have it. You're lucky.
You guys don't leave me alone with that.
Oh, wait. We're 1,200 subscribers on YouTube. So finally, after we reach up to 1,500 more subscribers, he will do the dance for Kirager. Let's da.
Again, we need to get we're at 1,200 subs. We need to get to 1,500. I don't think we can do it though. Don't do it.
Who says never? Never say never, bro.
Don't do it.
Never say never.
Never say never.
Never
say never.
Oh god. Anyway.
Oh god, no. Anyway,
Clement, finish.
You guys
finish
relax.
off.
My Justin Bieber days are over. I just like his music, not him.
All right, so we're so happy that Javi has a job and he is now a part-time Power Ranger. But we have no idea what's his agenda since he wants to pursue his music career and being a Power Ranger. So, and now he's a journalist for BuzzBlast. So now he has 3 jobs. So I wonder how Javi's going to do it. We don't know. We'll find out soon. And
True.
Jenny just gave his first ever assignment. That is, what is the best burger in town?
That's relatable.
Yeah, that's relatable. And then Amelia just gave us like a little taste of like what was her first job when she joined the Buzz Blast. That is, she has to find the best taco around.
Yeah, that's relatable too. Okay, guys. So that is Power Rangers Diamond Fury episode 4. Now, before we go, we're now going to scores. I'll go this way. Sistar. Wait, what do you think and rate it? 1 out of 10.
Clement, you go.
Yeah, yeah. It's a Sistar. Come on,
Aw,
Dislikes, score.
you want to call me Sistar?
Sistar. Get it, star.
All right.
We'll call you a sloth until further notice.
Okay, I will give this episode a 10 out of 10 because I love how they debuted Izzy and Javi, and I really love the way how they gave Izzy that choice to like rip that skirt off so then she could become like, wow, this Green Ranger don't need no skirt. This Green Ranger is tough. I'm an athlete. I can do what I can do. I can be the best. And guess what? I love the fighting choreography with Javi and Izzy. Like, can you believe that? Just watching them fighting together, like brothers and sisters, like the chemistry. You just see how they choreographed that fighting scene. It was unbelievable, and it has more chemistry than in Rhea Soldier between Toa and Bamba. Like they just use their power upgrades like speed and like using these power boosts with their Rhea Soul swords. But these two, they just use their own skills like swordsmanship and javelin or the spear moves. Like they just use their own skills to fight off the monsters. Bravo! I give it out of 10.
There's more variety in their fighting then.
Yeah.
Yes, there's more variety.
I totally agree.
Okay, Void Knight, you're up. Rating. What do you think and rating?
Okay. I think I already said everything that needs to be said about the skirt. I called it since episode 1. And it came true. So much like how we predicted that Kento would become Caliber, the other evil purple knight character. All y'all owe me another $5. but
Leave me out of it. I don't know.
No. It's this inside joke we have. But yeah. So, I actually love the personalities of these characters. I was hoping, Javi would be a little more antagonistic towards Zato, but in a too cool to care kind of way. While Zato's the naive, good guy. I'm trying to remember, I don't know what's like Jack and Sky if Jack was the jerk instead of Sky.
Rivalry, sibling rivalry. Well, frenemies. There you go.
Frenemies, the bromance.
Yeah. But and because there was a little bit of that in Reese Soldier, but I think there's a much more nuanced way they are able to do this on the show, and I think having them go try to fight for the same job was a good way to start that off. Let's see. Izzy was a great character because I love how she actually did incorporate her natural athletic skills into the fight, especially with the different ways she was able to use a javelin. And considering the fact that the Similodon Zord's weapon is technically called a lance, that actually kind of works with the fact that she has a javelin, which is a type of spear, but only one that is meant for throwing. And I love how she used her cat-like reflexes to, like Kamen Rider X. Yeah, a J-Borg. I love J-Borg in this episode, especially when they did the whole Bruce Almighty thing with the where she was like trying to like say what was written on the manuscript, and then Jenny accidentally spilled her tea on the keyboard. It's like and in other I'll say this though. When she does get electrocuted, I hope this causes a fritz in her where she'll actually develop like a human personality, but also harder to control. You know, kind of like kind of like she used to be like a is when she like on Manufacture Reset to becoming full blown as for a whole episode. So let's see where we can go with that. I hope next episode we actually get introduced to the two new Zords, but not have them combined just yet. I want to see the Zords to show off their individual skills first, and then have just the Similodon Zord with the 4 Knights, then the Stegozord with the 4 Knights, and then have them all combined as the 5 Knights. You know, I like the pacing that way. You know, it doesn't feel like, what's the word I'm looking for?
Rush.
It won't feel like Megaforce. Anyways, I give the episode a 10 out of 10.
Okay, Fox, your turn.
I mean, what is there? I don't. What is there to be said that hasn't been said? I think Izzy was the MVP of the whole show. I mean, obviously, everyone and their mama is talking about the skirt ripping off, which is again my favorite scene. I still wish, but beggars can't be choosers, that when she went in, she threw the skirt. But I will give her credit. She did some wrestling moves. She hit both those henchmen with a Meteora, and I'm always down for wrestling moves in Power Rangers, because wrestling and Power Rangers go hand in hand like marriage. So I like that. I really do like the scene with Javi escape or like calling the hotline and stuff like that. He's like, man, I ain't for this. Hey, yo, check this out, Power Rangers. There's a monster here and stuff like that. I like that. I think it was really cool to see how like we're still progressing from the first 2 episodes, where Zato is still the whole fish out of water story. They have not dropped it, which is the one thing I was concerned about after the first 2 episodes was, were they going to drop Zato being an extraterrestrial? And now he's like, oh, all of a sudden he knows about Earth and stuff. It was yeah, that, and it was probably my one issue with Brody's character in Ninja Steel, where they dropped that act after the first 3 episodes. I'm like, bro, you have not been on Earth for 18 years. You don't know what a cell phone is yet. Like, calm down. But I'm glad that they're still going with that. It was cool. It's cool to know that the monster of the day, what's the dinosaur's name again?
Ragnarok.
It's cool that know that Ragnarok was actually the first monster of Ryu's soldier. I did not know that, so that's actually really, really cool. And I really like the fight scenes. I enjoyed a lot of the scenes. Correct me if I'm wrong. The last fight before the Megazord fight, was that Sentai footage or was that original footage?
Original.
Okay. Okay, just making sure, because I'm pretty sure the Green Ranger never had a javelin. And once again, can we? I know we acknowledged this in episode 2. Can we acknowledge how clean the morphing sequence is one more time?
Yeah, very clean.
It's so clean, man. I love it. I love that. I love it. Don't get me wrong. It will never beat the first one, because Zato had to stop for a moment and say, smooth, and then go back into doing it. But I love it. I can't wait to see how Izzy and Javier's morphs are gonna look like. And it's cool to see that Izzy is the youngest, because she's supposed to be the high school. She's supposed to be the high schooler, and everyone else is an adult. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I want to see. I honestly thought that J-Borg was going to overstay her welcome, but it's cool to see that the human gears are getting attention in Power Rangers. So I'm all good with that. I'll give. You know what? I don't want to be. No, whatever. I'll give it episode 10. I'll give it.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's keep the 10 train
You're
going.
chosen wisely.
Yes, you're chosen wisely, Zato. Honey Muppet, how about you?
10 out of 10, boys. 10 out of 10.
Explain why.
Sure. Not only because of what I saw with Izzy, you know, being a badass, ripping off her skirts, but also the competition between Javi and Zato. But I mean, it could have been a lot better, but I kind of like, they handle it kind of in a mature way, not like, conflict and like being immature. But overall, 10 out of 10, boys.
Awesome. Okay, Javier. How about you?
Like I said, I think this was like a very well adapted episode. Like I said, in Rhea Soldier, Cole pretty much took up the most of the screen time. Like he is the only one piloting the Zord in the Sentai footage, whereas in here, it's the whole team. And plus, what's also cool is that working Avi and Izzy into the story, it feels like the team has finally unified, which I felt didn't really happen in Rhea Soldier. It just kind of felt like everyone sort of slowly started working together over time. It never felt like there was a moment where they openly said, "Yes, we are friends" and stuff like that. It feels like there's no conflict, meaning there's no tension, and these guys are already getting along very well right from the get-go. That's cool. I also gotta love how they managed to get another Sporak before Void Knight, and is it me, or did he sound a little like Lord Zed at this one moment? He's like, you will all be no match for me, or something like that. Also, something very clever about this, making it was something about making this the first episode, making this like one of the later episodes. It felt very reminiscent of how they adapted Titanosaur and Grunger and Lost Galaxy, because in the Sentai, they actually swapped, but here it's the other way around. So that was kind of cool. It felt very reminiscent of that. Also, I gotta love how something I do love about the Nickelodeon seasons, they do not show the censors that much, or they don't feel like they have as strong as censors like the original Saban era and the Disney era, because they showed them slice off this guy's tail in Lost Galaxy. It looks like the Torazord's trying to cut it off, but then they cut away before they show anything. So, I like how there's, despite, the show having its ups and downs, it doesn't feel like there's as much of a censor in the Nickelodeon era. So that's cool. And also, Boom Tower, he's cool. I'm hoping he does not do what his toy is implying, but we'll just have to wait and see. But overall, I guess, 10 out of 10.
Awesome. Yeah, so for me, I gave it a 10 out of 10 too, because I love the introduction of these two Rangers out here. Action was good. Can you explain the music when they got their keys? It was legit cinematic. And also, of course, Skirt taking off Snyder cut, Snyder slow motion.
Snyder
Anyway,
cut off that skirt.
Yeah, anyways, good episode. Really well developed. Izzy was the star of Isabella. Technically, it's Isabella. Isabella was the star of this episode. Yes, Javier had some time too, but you can tell Isabella legit was the star of this episode. So shout out to Tessa Rao for portraying her. So good job. But yeah, I'm excited for this episode. There's nothing to fault. I mean, except for the Coolio, whatever,
And even then, they intentionally make it cringy by
I know.
characters.
No,
So true.
Also, even the cringy stuff was actually catchy. Morphin Slime! I'm like, oh my god. Anyway, good episode. I love it so much. Now, before I go ask you individual questions, let's see. All right, Mike, what do you think of finally your theory coming true?
I love it when a plan comes together. I'm just kidding. It's an A-Team reference, just so you guys know. But yeah, I love it when I get to like predict things and then they come true. It doesn't make the show predictable. It just means I'm just that good at critical thinking, I guess. I mean, they could change a few things here and there to make that scene look cooler, like make it battle damage, or what Leo said, like use as a diversion, pocket sand, pocket skirt. I'd love to see her use her athletic skills more and more as the episode progresses. Now, I can't remember who brought it up, whether it was Kent, Leo, or Clement, but it would be funny if the skirt did come back every time, so it would have to be a running gag.
That was Kent.
Yeah, that was Kent. Yeah, that it would be funny, but we'll just have to watch next episode.
Yes. Okay. Can't. What do you feel about Chase? I mean Chance. I said Chance. Oh, wait,
Well,
Chance. Javier. I keep saying yeah.
Javier, bro.
Javier. Sorry, I know this. Okay, I'll say this. That guy is a handsome young man, but I remember him from boy band, so that's why. Javier.
Well, he's so far better than the character you mentioned. So far, yeah, I think he is. He seems very likable. You know, he doesn't seem like a snob or full of himself. And yeah, like I said, I like his style. You know, very '90s leather jacket. It doesn't feel like it's at the same time. It doesn't feel like he's like rubbing, you know, his quirks in your face or anything, or that he has
He's like a greaser, a little bit.
very much, yeah.
Leather jacket.
And like I said, it's very interesting. He's shown to be quite a formidable fighter, so I'm kind of interested to see where that goes. And also, he finally taught me what a guitar keyboard. What was he saving up for?
A keytar.
Guitar. He finally told me.
That's real. Yeah, guitars actually exist.
Mhm.
Yeah,
my dad used to have one.
Yeah, I saw it in like this '80s commercial once.
So
And
retro.
he taught me what the guitar was, so that's cool. So yeah, I think he's overall a pretty good character, and it'll be interesting to see like if there's any conflicts that might arise from, you know, later episodes. We'll just have to see. So
Okay. So Clementine. Clement, what do you think about your character Isabella? Sister.
Oh man, I just love the actress already so much, and I'm just looking forward to meet her if there's any chance the Power Ranger convention is going. And man, okay, Tessa, she did a great job, and I can tell like the way she portrayed the character as Izzy, like she has that energy. She doesn't give up easily. She believes in that method. Practice takes time and makes things perfect. So it's all so. Also, she just the way she fought during the fight scene, she used her own skills. No power ups, just pure athletic skills from her natural gifted skills as an athlete. So that's beautiful, and the way I'm hoping that there's going to be a scene between Izzy and Zato if they're ever trained because Zato did say he's going to train the team, right? So if Izzy is going to be part of the training, maybe Izzy will maybe teach Zato a thing or two about learning new moves or like new strategies. Why not? So I think Tessa, you're amazing, and I'm looking forward to meet you in person when this whole thing is over. All right. Hope you're watching.
Okay, so Noemi. So my question for you is, why do you think of that? What do you think of God? What do you think of that monster, Ragnarok? Dragonarok. Sorry, Dragonarok.
The name, first of all, the name kind of reminds me so much of the title from Thor. It kind of sounds like Ragnarok. And he definitely has the similar features as Godzilla.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he actually shoots some flames out of his mouth too. That's how I know.
Okay.
And of course, the claws.
Yes. Leo. What do you think of the fight scenes? Fight scenes actually was very good this episode.
I would say they were really cool. I'm honestly very surprised none of us made a King of the Hill reference. Because Boom Tower. Dang it, Boom Tower! I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna get this thing on oil for massive void, so we can take out these rangers. You know, stop. Like no one made a Boom Tower reference. Okay, cool.
We need to get that Sporex before it can be used against us.
I'll tell you what, Mucus. You should go with that boy. You go with the orb and go capture him. No. Anyways, no. But on the real, the fight scenes were really cool. I think the one that takes the cake is just watching how Izzy and Javier fight. And yes, we don't question the logic of her using a javelin to rotate the sword and stuff, because that's been done in many kung fu movies, including a Jet Li movie that came out in 1996. I really enjoyed it, and it feels as if every fight scene gets better and better. One of my favorite fight scenes thus far was the episode from 2 weeks ago when Zato fights what y'all doing? Oh, when Zato fights what do you call it? The Medusa monster blindfolded like he was Kenshi from Mortal Kombat. That was one of my favorite fights, civilian fights and stuff like that. I really am enjoying this. I honestly would like to see how they would fight in civilian form. We've only seen it one time in the first episode. I would like to see them fight the henchmen and just to see how what skills the actors got and stuff like that. Because we got plenty of those in Beast Morphers. I want to see it in Dino Fury as well.
Okay. So, guys, you go to the comment section, and there is some interesting things there. So, yeah.
Hey, right quick, can I make a prediction?
Yeah, sure.
Mike made his. So we see Hunt, Amelia, and Ollie. Their morphing sequence is pretty similar. They're like both having sort of a similar reaction, and Zato kind of has his own unique morphing style. It would be cool if Javi and Javi, right? Javi and Izzy also get like their own unique sequence, like they're shown from a different angle or something. That would be kind of cool and original. So
Noah Cummings says hi. Hello.
What's up, Noah?
Pertinick says hello, guy. Hello. Everett Sanchez. As far as Dino-tastic, yes. Darius Bynum, it was fire. Edward says Izzy and Javi. I guess. Awesome episode. Sierra Moore. I do. We'll look up. Fox Race 3x9 thought this was an awesome episode. I enjoyed it. We did too. Where is Gold? I don't know where Jen is. She said she doesn't show up.
Jen's MIA. We don't know. She.
RGDS, best Green Ranger.
Oh.
I mean, so far in this era of Power Rangers, yes, 1,000 times yes.
Monty says hi. Hey, what's up, Mikey Perez? Kaiser Red and Sistar. Oh wait, this is you. Skinny Boy was episode 4 of this episode. Yeah. Every Sanchez, I like Javi and Izzy. Your Croup, Big Zep's currently.
What's up, Struggle Gaming?
Yeah, see this? Look at these awesome sweaters. Carson Corner, carsoncorner.com.
carsonscorner.com. Get the rest of them.
Right.
Naomi not showing off yours.
Yes. Yeah, Naomi, shut yours. Oh, she did. Yeah, there you go. How did you guys dive back with the dancers, and also how did you guys dive back with
I think he's talking about how the original Black and Green are dead and stuff like that, and like how did you smash the orb? To be fair, I kind of question. I'm like, y'all just smashed his big energy, ball full of energy. I'm surprised a nuke didn't go off.
You know, when we effed up, it was actually their ashes.
Darkest sketch. Okay.
Yes. No, it comes 10 out of 10. Okay. I need to see the Purringer. Yeah. So far, not yet. It's just episode.
Ooh, maybe they'll be like so the Dino Fury toy line. They've been giving us these own unique weapons, so maybe they'll do that in the show as well. They did the mega battles in Samurai, so.
Mm-hmm. Episode 5 and 6. So I heard 5 and 6 actually be filler episodes, but you never know. It might actually be something. But it is true. I think
Stay tuned, you guys. We don't know what to expect.
Because of course, Power Rangers do have filler episodes, except when it's RPM, of course. Cyril Moore is Dino Fury takes place the same universe as. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it's on Earth 1.
Oops, give me a sec. Izzy ripped the skirt off. She
did.
She was queen. Loves episode 5 of 5. The only complaint is putting the key in the Morpheus 2. Yeah, well, this is what it is. These Rangers have Eagles because Cruz when Devin has to. Oh my god.
He has a point.
Yes. He does. You do have a point, Emmanuel, but let's see.
They could be using the speed souls or the speed keys.
No, you can't because you can teleport now, remember?
Oh, yeah, remember the Power Rangers in Dino Fury can teleport.
Yeah. I love the running joke about how nobody can remember Ragnarok's name. Raphael. No, yeah, Jenny. It was Jenny, my bad. Interesting how green and black enter to Megazord out. Yeah, no, it's Well, if you actually watch the previous season, like Dino Charge, you actually could enter without using the cockpits.
Yeah.
Without their Zords being a part of it.
Yeah. Izzy and Skirt don't mix up. Yeah.
I swear, there's a Batman joke in there somewhere.
You mean?
Hey, still, you talking about Robo? Where's your favorite robot? Who's stuff for Robo Knight? Scrozzle.
Scrozzle.
Roswell.
Scrozzle's still alive. Scrozzle wasn't tortured. Scrozzle may have done the torturing.
Scrozzle actually has
Scrozzle.
personality.
Yeah, Scrozzle.
Well, my favorite is Johnny Five.
Ooh, shots fired.
Couldn't agree more.
Jason the Hedgehog. Yeah, it's true. Come on, guys. We're talking about Dino Fury. Come on, guys. Love the Megazord. Me too.
Don't get used to this combination because Clement and I can vouch. We didn't like this thing only.
And me.
This and Mike. This thing only appeared in like 3 episodes roughly.
Let's see. Laundry would still then the thing by saying cool. Well, technically it was on purpose.
Again, alien from another planet does not know the human language.
Yeah, even Tyzon for an episode tried to be more like Will for an episode. He's like pop collar, slick
Hey,
back,
Larry.
try to flirt,
Hi,
didn't work.
Larry.
Larry, what's up, Larry? Long time to see, man.
Hello, Lawrence.
A fellow Missouri Power Ranger fan.
What's up, Larry? I love when they teleport Orso. Anyway,
Oh god. Stop, Seth. Stop.
Don't want to wait for my love to be over.
well, we did share chocolate milk together in the episode.
What's that chocolate milk?
Share chocolate milk in the episode.
You know, the one problem with shipping is that even if there's a couple, someone somewhere is gonna try to ship Chica with someone else, and then they're gonna start a war against whoever ships her with Dagger Boy.
Hold up, Chica and Dagger Boy. What? Mind blown. You're not helping, Struggle Game. Y'all ain't helping. This is too funny.
Dear Lord.
Javier.
You guys are really onto us, huh?
Javier and Izzy are better family than Nate and Steele are dating. Yeah, I have to agree.
I mean, so far, yes.
Well, given their upbringings, that's probably explains a lot. Jaden and Lauren had to train a lot, and they couldn't form a sibling relationship. And Nate, like I said, lived in solitary for a long time, so he kind of forced himself onto other people.
Requests.
I don't know the Go Busters theme song, so no.
We're fine. Sing the time for
Singing the Time Force. I'm not doing Time Force right now, dude.
I know the lyrics of Time Force.
I know it too.
But I
do it.
I'm
When we get
trying-
to 1500.
Bye, screw it.
Timeless wonders, fire and thunder. No,
Love to save the world. Time for Power Rangers. Time Force. Time for Power Rangers. Time Force. Time Force. Power Rangers. Go. Bam. There.
Oh god, that's enough. Anyway, oh god.
Oh god. Why? Why?
These stories are gonna be good. I'm telling y'all, these stories are gonna be cursed. Watch.
as long as it doesn't get to Raylo levels of like uncomfortable.
Oh yeah, like what happened to Zendaya and Tom?
Conflict Dagger Boy versus Ken fighting for Thunder Chica. Find out our next exciting episode of Morphin Network Z.
See, I called it. I told you someone might try to come up with an alternative ship and it could cause a fight in the fandom.
All right, let's do this.
I mean, it was a nice duet.
Y'all did. We
Yeah.
did do. Dude, that was 2 years ago. Oh my god.
I mean, I'll say this, guy. She is a beautiful and amazing dance partner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we're
Yeah,
done.
it's a shame that I don't dance.
Yep. Let's see. Which ranger act ranger to ranger to
Mm.
Oh god, I'm not gonna
On-
answer that.
Honestly, I'll answer this one. I like Zato and Izzy's interaction thus far because keep in mind, Zato is as old as planet Earth. Izzy is still a teenager. Maybe no one else honestly understands Zato except Izzy. Maybe. And maybe because of the fact that Izzy is this quirky teenager and is the youngest of the squad, she might help him adapt to earthly stuff.
You know, now that you mention it, I imagine there might be like a Xenowing and Riley sort of thing where like he might actually teach her more moves since he's like the vet and she's the newbie. And by the way, heads up, everyone! In real life, the furthest distance to throw a javelin, you have to get a 45-degree angle.
Mm-hmm. I've tried
Not
javelin.
30, not 60, 45. You got to be 45 degrees.
Hey, Izzy may be young, but I think when Zato teaches Izzy a thing or two about how to fight these Sporax, she can pick it up pretty quick. She's a quick learner.
But I hope they do more with the rival, like build more of a rivalry between Javi and
Zato.
Zato. Yeah, and you know, if they do have that rivalry and Izzy like has that puppy eye thing for Zato, not romantic, just puppy eyed. You know, it would almost be like a non-romantic version of Go Onger, where the Gold Ranger has the rivalry with the Red Ranger, and Silver has the puppy eyes for the Red Ranger.
Okay, so let's keep going. We'll do a few guys because I do have a meeting later. So I'm gonna go Power Rangers. Oh god.
You got this.
Let's go like a red dance. Tell. Yes, I want Amelia and Ollie. All right, to go together. Okay.
We all do.
We all do.
But here's the thing. Here's the problem. Nickelodeon doesn't want people to kiss.
Yeah, that's kind of really shady.
Yeah, and
Nickelodeon's really shady.
Thanks shouts to our sponsors.
Okay, we get it, Monty.
This is about to be funny. This is gonna be a good season. This is gonna be a good season. More Ranger Podcast Live. I could tell y'all right now. Daniel, what's up, bro? I don't get why Izzy was surprised about the night thing. Do you know that medieval times in the Power Ranger universe?
Power Ranger universe.
Well, to be again, teenager. Again, teenager. Also, keep in mind, teenager, years. It's been years since the events of Time Force. And yeah, pretty much.
Who's your guys' favorite Ranger so far? Ollie.
Zato.
Amelia.
For a lot of reasons.
For me, it's Izzy.
I can't pick. I'm waiting to see. Hey, right quick before I wanted to slip this in because the whole thing with Amelia pouring the drink on her the laptop, you know, while the android is giving the report. You said it reminded you of Bruce Almighty. I kind of thought it reminded me a little bit more of Shishin Shishin Gittergar from Scary Movie.
Scary Movie 3.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
Let's see. We need Power Ranger. Yeah, we do.
I agree.
I
We
mean,
definitely need another crossover.
yeah, we do. And let's.
Thunder needs more love.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we will.
We will really soon.
We will. Wink, wink.
We all will. Just get us to 1,500 subs.
Yeah, we will.
Oh, Daniel, restaurant. Oh, I thought you meant like medieval times. I not know you were talking about the restaurant. My bad. Oh, yeah, then that's the case. I don't know. Izzy, maybe medieval times restaurants are teenagers things. I'm done.
Yeah, I was underwhelmed when I was at the restaurant because like I expected more than just eat joust. I was hoping like a whole Ren Fair thing.
All right, guys. We're gonna wrap it up here because I do have a meeting later. So thank you guys so much for the special podcast. review of Power Rangers Dino Fury episode 4. Excuse me. No, I'm not sick. Allergies. So, updates. We're actually going to interview tomorrow. We're going to interview Ezra Wise. He was a veteran voice actor in the Saban era. You can remember as Falcar from Lightspeed Rescue and Mandalorian from Wild Force. We're also going to interview Mike Edwards. He was Dane Romero. Then Brody's dad, Brody and Levi's dad. And of course, Friday Friday we'll interview my good friend Brandon Benfield, owner and founder of Studio 43, and also a graphic designer for Range Stop. And on Saturday, Thursday, we're gonna interview Colby Strong, Blaze, and then Sunday we're gonna interview Liana Ramirez, which my good friend Brandon will be helping me with that too. So, all right, guys, where can you find you? Starting with Honey Muffin.
You wonderful people can find me on Instagram, Brad is Spider-Man, my YouTube channel, Cosplay Chica 101, and my Twitch, which is Brad is Spider-Man. So stay tuned, which I'll be streaming really soon. So Mike, where can they find you?
You could find me on Instagram at chrono_just_cosplay, and you can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKauto, and I'll be streaming tonight. How about you, Leo? Where can they find you?
You wonderful people can find me on Twitter and Instagram at @TheReckless_Fox. YouTube, Reckless_Fox, and find all my latest game content on twitch.tv/RecklessFox. And if you want more content, myself, Noemi, because she's here now, and Mike and Jay, we do our very own video game podcast. You can now find the Scroll Game Podcast on SoundCloud, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Breaker Audio, and Stitcher Radio. Wherever you listen to your favorite podcast, we are officially there. Be sure to follow the Scroll Game Podcast on Instagram as well. And Clement, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram, CLeal1031. Got it? Okay, I'll see you there, and you can also find me on the Morphin Network. There you go.
Kent, where can they find you?
Find me on Instagram, Brown_K, as well as QR Ranger Book. And Ryan, you can count on me waiting for you in the parking lot to settle this thing with Naomi.
Dance battle.
No.
You can find me
I don't dance.
I don't dance. But I see you can find me on Instagram, DancerBoy57 at thanks a lot, guys. That's my 247. Now I'm blushing. That's my 247. And please follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And yes, we loved yeah. So the interview will be on Facebook, guys. Not here. It'll be on Facebook. So yeah, it'll be on our Facebook page. Yeah. Cheers. What about it? Anyway, so all right, guys, this is the Morphin Network.
This is Ranger Podcast Live, guys. Thank you so much. We will see y'all next Saturday. Deuces. Bye-bye. Happy Saturday.